Hi, I'm going to teach you a song. This is a song by Leonard Cohen and it's called Who by Fire. Now you don't need to know this song to get something from the lesson, I hope, because the guitar part works in quite a nice, pleasing way. So we start off with an A minor chord, so first finger on fret 1, and then these two middle fingers are going to go on frets 2 on strings 3 and 4. There we go. And we don't play the low E string. And we're going to play A minor, and then sometimes when chords move quite rapidly we don't use the full chord. So this next chord is a G, and most people will play a G like this, or like this, or like this. But we're going to play a G. I like sometimes playing Gs just by holding down my third finger on the string 6, and then just giving a little strum. Doesn't need to be a full chord. And if we have a couple of open strings, that's fine. So it's going to go A minor, G, A minor, A minor, G, A minor. And then we go from A minor to a C, which is really simple. All we do is we release our third finger, and that from the A minor shape, and that goes onto the third fret of string 5. Play C, and then from a C we're going to play a G7. So these two fingers are going to just go this way, one string, there we go, and this first finger is going to go on to the F, which is fret 1 of the high E string, and that's your G7. And then that goes back to C, and it looks a little bit like the C chord has just yawned. It just becomes slightly bigger. C, G7, C. And remember, if you're finding the C a bit of a stretch, because you're trying to play it like this, just relax your hand to the left and you'll free up all that extra reach that you've got. C, G7, C. So we've got A minor, G, A minor, A minor, G, A minor, C, G7, C. C, G7, C. There we go, and that's the verse. Now there's an intro to this song as well, and there's also some other things we can do with our right hand as well, because it's got a really nice picking pattern. So for the intro, we're going to play the A minor, but we're going to use our other fingers. We're going to use fingers 2, 3, and 4, leaving our first finger free. And with the right hand, we're going to be playing just the middle 4 strings. And we're going to play strings 2 and 4 and 5 together, with our thumb and third finger. And then we're going to do this sort of little walking sequence with fingers 1 and 2 around the middle strings. First finger we kept free, we're going to put that on fret 1 of the low E string. And now we're going to go to an E chord, but I don't even play the full E chord. All I do is I take these fingers off, leave my third finger where it is, and then put my second finger on fret 1 of the third string. Intro goes like this. And then we're into the song. And you can either strum it if you find that easier, or you could even strum the beginning bit if you find that easier. If you want to keep that picking pattern going with your right hand over the rest of the song, it would sound like this. Who in your merry, merry month of May, who by very slow decay. And then this is the chorus, and who shall I say is calling. We play, it's like an A chord, except instead of our third finger being on fret 2, it's going to be on fret 3 of the second string. But we're going to play it using, keeping our first finger free again. We've got this nice suspended sounding chord. It's just like an A, but with a D, which is the third fret on the second string. And who shall I say? And then we put our first finger on that first fret on the low E string. And we're going to go to that E again. It's calling. I'm not even bothering to play the A string. Thanks.